TeamBoydTV Nation? Just want to give you the heads up. This week's show is going to be crazy. Bigg Q's Panthers are like 7-3. We're never going to hit the end of it. All right, y'all. Enjoy the show.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Bigg Q. Welcome to TeamBoydTV GameTime. Hey, listen. Look, I ain't even put my Panther stuff on. I didn't even do it. I'm gonna tell you why I didn't do it here in a second. Okay, so look, I know I caught the little tweets you put on at the beginning of the show. It was pretty clever. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody know, because last night's game was just like completely off the chain. It was good. That was a good. Oh, man, hey, listen, man. After this, you think the for real now? Have you bought in yet? Have you bought in yet? I'm gonna have you know, the Panthers have been upgraded. I saw it on TV today. They were after they beat the 49ers, playoff contenders. Okay. After they beat Tom Brady and the Patriots last night, now Super Bowl contender. So we're not gonna buy into too much of that. First thing I want to do, I want to give a shout out to Stuart and Steve from the Electric Football Show. They wanted me to acknowledge them, and they made sure to have me acknowledge them as my homies. So my homies, Stuart and Steve from the Electric Football Show. Wow. What's going on, y'all? It was pretty good. And Stuart, I heard what you said. Wasn't worried about the Carolina Panthers coming in there facing your Dolphins. We're going to talk about it a little bit later. We're going to get into that. With all the formalities out of the way, what you got for us?
You want to talk about what happened last week?
Yeah, we're going to talk about what happened last week.
Colts at tight ends. Colts got that. Jets got floored by the Bills. Buccaneers over the Falcons. Lions and Steelers over Lions. Eagles over the Redskins. Cardinals over the Jaguars. Raiders over the Texans without Pryor. Bears over the Ravens in a fantastic game.
They didn't have Pryor. Who did they have?
I don't know the dude's name. Pryor is out.
Oh, okay.
Bengals over the Browns. Dolphins over the Chargers. Giants over the Packers. Seahawks over the Vikings. Saints over the 49ers. Broncos.
They stand tall now.
Over the Chiefs.
Yeah, over the Chiefs. Hey, go ahead. What was the cap on the week? What was
the cap on the week?
Was the cap on the week?
Was the Carolina Panthers?
Yes.
Defeating.
Yes.
In an awesome fashion.
Say it loud and say it proud.
The Patriots.
That's right. Absolutely. I for one was ecstatic. Now listen, that game didn't come, without some controversy. We had a couple controversial situations pop off this week. We had a few. You know what I mean? Before we get into, let's address the one thing. I don't know if you want to call it controversial or not, but I just remember checking out the press conference, and your boy Jim Schwartz was on there going off talking about, if you're gonna sit there and talk about me, y'all gotta raise stuff about me. Don't call me scared, because he tried to run a little fake punt. Got his punter murdered. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Good call or no? Good call. What you think, man?
He had to do some kind of
game was on the line. I think so.
We all know him.
Yeah, he's definitely not scared. But I thought it was funny.
He felt the need to
he was dead serious. He was dead serious.
Like, what are we on the playground?
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, ain't nobody scared. We grown men. You know what I'm saying? The other one was last night's game, right? Last night's game, at the end of the game, last play of the game, Tom Brady throws the ball to Gronkowski. It kind of looked like Luke Kuechly was kind of giving him a bro-man hug or whatever. It kind of looked like that. That's not kind of what I saw, but that's what it looked like. Referee throws the flag. The initial call was pass interference or something like that. The other referee comes in.
There was never any call.
No, that's right. It was never a call. That's what we thought. We thought it was a pass interference. It's kind of what, you know. But Lester catches the interception, ends the game. Find out that it was no call, no penalty on the play. Carolina Panthers win. The Patriots fans were furious. You know what I'm saying? They were very upset. I went on YouTube and I saw all kind of stuff. They were very upset. I think they were about as upset as the Green Bay Packers were last year. You know, with the Seattle Seahawks. Yeah, that was hilarious. Yeah. Now, I'm gonna be straight up with you, right? When you look at it in real speed, right? It just don't. It look clearly. It looked like Kuechly was kind of doing some things he hadn't been doing, right? Kind of had a lot of contact with Gronkowski. I'll admit that. But did he have a chance to catch the ball? I mean, I've seen it from a million different angles.
Referee said it was an uncatchable ball.
Yeah.
So that's why the penalty didn't happen.
Right. Didn't count whatsoever. And so look, you know what? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I really don't.
Y'all got a W.
That's right. I don't care how it went down as long as that clock stayed at 000 and we had the lead and the game was over. I could care less. I feel sorry, but I really don't. No, I don't.
Okay,
I don't. Yes, I don't.
Really?
No, I don't. Okay, that's the last one, right? We're gonna talk about real quick. That was the Sunday night game, right? It was a Sunday night game with Drew Brees. Took the hit from Ahmed.
It was a Sunday game, not Sunday.
Oh, one Sunday night, okay. So Ahmed Brooks, questionable call. You know what I'm saying? Now, before we get into it, before we talk about it, I want everybody to hear what Ray Lewis had to say about it. Okay? So we're gonna check that out real quick. If I can see what I'm doing over here. Okay, let's check it out.
Drew Brees said he's on the field thinking there's got to be a flag. The ref said yes, there was a flag. Ray Lewis, you hit people for your entire soon-to-be Hall of Fame career. You say what?
This is the most embarrassing call in the National Football League since the Tuck rule and Tom Brady. I'm serious. I've just never seen this type of insult to defenders. When you do your job, when you make the perfect play, if he takes the same hit and hits a quarterback like Peyton Manning, who's 6'4", 6'5", he hits him in his chest area. Drew Brees is 6 foot or shorter. When you look at the hit, Ahmed Brooks took the hit and hit him exactly the way he was supposed to hit him. Drew Brees' neck slid down to that man's arm. You cannot, first of all, for that to be a flag is embarrassing. Let me tell you the second embarrassing thing. The second part that's embarrassing about this is for Drew Brees to say, I got hit so hard, I knew it had to be a flag. This is the National Football League. I don't understand what that means. When you get hit like that from the blind side, it's supposed to hurt. But I tell you this, if they find this kid, if they go on record and they find this kid, Ahmed Brooks, I'm going to do something personally. I'm going to pay half, whatever his fine is. Listen to me.
If they find him,
if they find
he's
this
gonna
kid,
get fined, Ray.
If they find this kid, Trent, I'm gonna pay half of this kid's fine because of one reason. Defenders has to be respected as men before anything else. See, because sometimes we just look at the position and just say, oh, they're defenders. They're men. They have kids. They have families. You have to treat everybody fair and everybody the same in this game. And that man laid a clean hit, and that cost the San Francisco 49ers a complete
So, that was...
You went in.
That was
pulled out the MasterCard.
I think it was American Express. I think it was American Express, yes. That was American Express. Now, look.
Don't leave home without it.
Just saying, but before we get into the call and what happened and what actually happened on the field, let's talk about, Ray's... let's talk about his comments for a second, right? Now, I've seen all kinds of stuff. I saw, this situation with Ray. I heard it from Mike and Mike. Heard it from other couple different people. Everybody kind of chiming in on it. First of all, did you think Ray went too far, or do you think he is right in a lot of stuff that he said? A lot of people say that Ray Lewis just be running his mouth. You know what I'm saying?
I think he's 100% right.
Okay.
As a defensive player, he knows what a bad play looks like.
Right.
And I think the NFL wants to be safe. And no one's debating that needs to happen.
Right.
But it's going too far. Sometimes we just go too far. You're talking about somebody's neck. Really?
Yeah.
That's what we at now?
Yes, we we doing? Can't touch the neck. You know what I'm saying?
And Drew Brees is short.
Yeah.
So what's the neck for one person?
That's what I was going to say. Because he
would be
mentioned.
an attack for somebody else.
He mentioned that if that was Peyton Manning or somebody else, somebody 6'3", 6'4", Colin Kaepernick, Cam Newton, somebody like that, that arm would have been right here on his chest.
Right.
But because Drew Brees is a shorter guy, and the fact that Drew Brees kind of ducked a little bit too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but for Drew Brees to sit there and talk about he knew it was a foul when he got, I mean, that's the hardest hit you ever taken.
Right. I've seen Drew Brees get hammered before.
Exactly.
You know, but you know what? Look on the other side of it. I don't want to show too much sympathy because I don't really care that much about the San Francisco 49ers. But that call and that particular play right there,
cost him the game.
It could cost him a little bit more in the game. This could have repercussions that lead into the playoffs. It really could. I don't know, man. Ray Lewis getting all fired up about the game getting soft and stuff, and we talk about this from time to time on the show. I don't know, man. It's getting completely out of control, man. It really is.
What you mean, from a referee standpoint, or from Ray fussing about it?
Well, I'm just talking about from the standpoint of these rules to make the game safer, right?
Is the game any safer?
Well, I see
you. Got all these quarterbacks injured, so what's so much safer?
I think it's more injuries this year than I've seen in a long time.
I don't get what's safer. You covering your behind so that you don't get sued? Is it safer that way?
That's exactly what it was. Because they just came off that $1 billion lawsuit. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm talking about safer.
Right.
But so far as player safety, I don't think so. Not when you want to add more games. Not when you want to expand the brand.
Absolutely.
So we can expand the brand like that, but then you want to talk about player safety when someone get their neck cut.
Right. And I mean, think about it long term, though. And I think we talked about this a little bit on TeamBoydTV Live during the offseason. Think about long term. So, you got young kids coming up, getting into football and stuff. And they watching the NFL, 'cause that's where everybody want to get to. But if you're a young football player, what's going to drive you to want to be a defensive player? I mean, because everybody want to be the quarterback. And I mean, so what's going to end up happening is that position, the defensive position, is going to be really, really thin. And then so when the injury happens, what's going to happen at that point? Right. I think that it's way too much. I mean, NFL's a man's game, man. You take your lumps, man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Get hit. That's what it's about.
Absolutely, man. So I like that. We'll talk about that a little bit more tomorrow night on TeamBoydTV. Me and the fellas will get into it. But I'm trying to think. Playoff picture getting tight. It's getting really tight. I saw the pictures. We talked about it briefly. The Chiefs went down. To the Broncos. I was a little bit surprised. Yeah, because everybody came in looking at. And you know what? Let's just stop for a second because we talked about this at work the other day. Peyton Manning, you know what I said about him last season. So you knew how I felt about it at that particular time.
Right.
I don't understand how a dude this age, he's this old, go through what he went through in Indianapolis with the injuries and the neck, and then they cut him loose because nobody thought he could play. I'm thinking that this man is playing better football now than he ever has in his whole entire life. I don't understand. I don't know what kind of drugs he's taking. I don't know if he's using Ray Lewis's elbow, what is it, holographic elbow stickers, or was it what kind of deer horn spray? Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I don't know what's going on, but Peyton Manning came into that game. He had the legs all wrapped up and whatnot. And the thing is, I don't think the Kansas City Chiefs with the number 2 defense at the time, let the record show, Carolina Panthers have the number 1 defense in the NFL right now. Just facts, right? But at the time of this game, the Kansas City Chiefs had the number 1 defense in the NFL. They did not lay a pinky on this man the whole entire game.
But he was getting the ball out very fast.
Yes,
so one thing that is true, when you have a defense that is that aggressive and that fast, they get tired quickly. When you are doing that hurry up offense and they're trying to pass rush, they get tired out quickly.
You know what? I understand that. What I don't understand is how this young defensive squad in Kansas City, because a lot of them dudes on that team are probably have Peyton Manning's age, right around really, really close to it, right? How you gonna let an old man tire you out? And not just one of y'all he tiring out. He's tiring out all of y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think he mentally tires them out first. He frustrates them.
Right.
He gets rid of that ball. He changes the snap count at the line. He does a lot that just is mentally draining.
Yeah.
And because he is such a smart football player, that's taxing to a defense.
I can understand.
I want to get you and crush you, you know?
But they got to do it again in 2 weeks, right? So they got to do it again. They do it in Arrowhead. We'll see. Because I don't know. I think maybe the Chiefs came in there off that bye, feeling a little bit weird. They're playing against, you know, and this is for the division leader. You know what I'm saying? This is for the division title. Well, as a, you know, division leader. Right. And I don't know. They made some mental mistakes. I think they should have won that game. But, you know, I think they would definitely get it next year, right? I definitely believe that. You know, what's the name? Got cut. When did the Houston Texans release Ed Reed? Because they cut him, and then 2 days was Thursday.
I think so.
Yeah, I think it was Thursday.
Friday, he got picked up by the Jets.
And then he suited up for the Jets. He was playing for the Jets on Sunday. Bad game for him to debut in. You know what I mean? Let's talk about Ed Reed for a second before we move on, because you remember at the end of the offseason, you know, they won the Super Bowl. Everybody knew Ray was retiring. This, that, and the third. Joe Flacco got the huge contract. Anquan Bolden, they had to let him go. Ed Reed was one of the casualties, right? They had to let him go. You know, and I was feeling some type of way at that particular time. You know, I was like, oh, this is, I don't know how I feel about this. You know what I mean? You know, if I'm Ed Reed, I know them dudes still want to play, but I don't know. I thought he was done at that time.
Well, this is my thing.
I thought he was done.
That I complain about continuously with the NFL and the way the dynamics work. Everyone wants to shine in the car.
They do.
Nobody respects the older players. Just like Hines Ward went out. In tears. Yeah. I want to still play, but they don't want me. Yeah. So I just retire here.
Right, and look at the Pittsburgh Steelers now. You know what I mean?
They would do well to have a veteran receiver out there.
You would think so. You would think. And that's why I'm so glad. I know we'll keep going back, because I'm so glad that my Panthers got the sense. Keep Steve Smith around. I'm just telling you, because you
listen, you need a veteran receiver.
You do, you know?
And Hines Ward, yes, he dropped in production, but that's because he's older, but he's still relevant. They're still going to guard him out there on that field. They would have. So,
he's still a threat, no matter how you slice it up.
You get him, you get rid of him, and you get Andrew Luck. Right. Where you at now with Andrew Luck?
You know? Same thing with Baltimore. Baltimore let go Anquan Bolden and Ed Reed, and look at him now. You know what I'm saying? Look at him now.
There's no loyalty. Yeah, they want to tell the players, oh, be loyal to us, be loyal to us. Right. But there's no loyalty in the time. I'll cut you or get rid of you or replace you because you got a gray hair.
That's right. No, or like a sexual gray hair like Ed Reed. I'm just saying, you know, you got a little something going on up there.
Whatever.
You know what I'm saying? All right, you ready to pick these things?
I am. But by the way, I was able to get some ground on you.
Really?
So you are 105 to 57. I'm 103 to 59. 2 games back now.
So you better look. Ain't but 5 weeks left.
But I only down 2 games.
I'm just telling you, ain't but 5 weeks left.
I started down 5, and I done gained ground.
What I'm saying is, 2. Just like my Carolina Panthers, I'm on the road. I'm poised to win the championship. Okay, we're gonna go to social media break, and we're gonna see how good you're. If you can close this gap, we'll see. What up, football fans? You want to stay up on the latest of TeamBoydTV happenings? Like us on our Facebook page at TeamBoydTV on Facebook. You can also follow us on Twitter at TeamBoydTV and at VernieB73. You can also check out our YouTube page at TeamBoydTV Turbo, where there's live events, videos, among other things. You can also keep up with the latest happenings, live chats, question and answer sessions on Google Plus at TeamBoydTV. Thank you once again for watching TeamBoydTV. All right, so here we go. Who we got on the battle this week? We got Cincinnati, Philadelphia, Buffalo, and right on the bye. I think this week is the last bye week, if I'm not mistaken. I think everybody. I think we finished the byes up, right? Everybody done been right. All right. So, let's get into it. Let's see what we got here. Open the curtain. Thursday night. My game is the division matchup. Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. The Atlanta Falcons. I'm tired of beating the dead horse, man. You know. I said this way back in June. Falcons suck, and they will suck. They're gonna continue to suck until they. Well, I don't know. Maybe it ain't that bad because Julio Jones that big of a blow to this team. Yeah. And
Roddy White.
Well, Roddy White's been kind of in there.
Came back.
Yeah. Right. And then what's the guy? They got rid of the Michael Turner and brought in Steven Jackson, whose production has been abysmal. Yeah, man. And I don't even know. Michael Turner ain't even working right now.
This is the week that the Falcons will win.
I hope they win.
They're at home.
You know?
I honestly think this is their week.
Well, New Orleans got out of that last week. Lucky. You know what I'm saying? They got out of that lucky.
And truth be told, I think people think that New Orleans is better than they are. But if you look at their last few wins, they were just like heritage finishing.
Yeah, I just personally can't see them lose to Atlanta. Not in the divisional game. Not when they see that Carolina is right there with them. And you know it. Carolina waiting for them to fall. You know, they'll get this one done. I think they'll go ahead and finish up the Falcons season. Go ahead and finish them up.
In your heart, though, you're so hopeful, right?
Right. Absolutely. Yeah. You know what I mean. But you know Tampa's been kind of, I don't know what it's worth. I don't know, man. See, this one, they playing in Detroit, but Tampa been surprising me, man. Tampa been doing some good stuff. I've been watching that Tampa defense come alive, man. The Red Reaver's finally kind of coming into his own. I know it don't really mean nothing at this particular point. I don't know. For whatever reason, I feel like Tampa's going to whirlwind. You know, I think they get Detroit.
I mean, truly, Tampa has nothing to play for but pride. So.
Well, and then Detroit got this whole Megatron injury situation. I know this dude like to play hurt, and he's always like never. Calvin Johnson got some issues going on with it. Either hamstring or something going on with him. Yeah, so he's questionable. So I'm feeling like Tampa gonna take advantage of that, especially if they come out playing the way they played last week. Let's see. Okay, so this game was supposed to be our first snow game in Lambeau. It's supposed to actually be snowing in Lambeau this year.
Really?
Yeah. So it's a division matchup between.
Worse and worse.
Yeah. Well,
I'm picking worse.
You picking the Vikings to win against the Packers with Tozine at quarterback?
Who?
Tozine.
Who's that?
These dudes that's I don't know if Tozine gonna get the start or is it gonna be
Flynn?
Matt Flynn? But
No, it's Tozine.
okay, because but I think even though they ain't got their quarterback, I think this unknown cat Tozine is still better than Christian Ponder. Right? I don't think Eddie Lacy is better than Adrian Peterson, but I think Tozine up do enough to get the win. Minnesota just ain't scaring nobody.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They got great ones. Yeah. Smash him this way, knock you out. This is not gonna. This is a game that nobody wants to watch, right?
Don't nobody care. 2-8 and 1-9.
Look, you got to pick the lesser of two evils here. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Because before Matt Sharp, then Matt Sharp gets benched down for Casey.
Right. Well, they pulled Kasem, then put Sharp in, and then pull Sharp and put Kasem back in.
Well, this week Casem is going to be the starter. I mean, I'm going to go Texas because they're home.
Yeah, Rasubia going to get fired again.
That's all I can see. I mean, he already stressed out.
I know.
You can't fire him at Texas.
Well, that's why he's stressed out.
That's why
he's stressed out.
They trying to finish him off. Fire him.
I'm thinking Texas will get a road win here. They're going to take advantage of this team because it's falling apart. This quarterback situation they got in Houston is going to be their undoing. And it's sad, too, because this is supposed to be Houston's year. I'm going Jacksonville. All right? All right, Chargers at Chiefs. Look, I know the Chiefs at home. They lost that heartbreaker. Right? They're going to destroy the Chargers.
Yeah, they are.
You know what I'm saying?
They got that coming.
Oh, yeah, they're going to destroy the Chargers. I kind of feel bad. I think that's surprising, but I got it. So what we got? That's my game. Now, look, I ain't going to sit here and say that we looking past the Miami Dolphins, right? They got a win last week despite all the stuff that's going on in their organization. They at home. We on the road. Situation going on with Charles Johnson. That I'm not, he came back into the game last night, so I don't know what's really going on with the dude's leg or whatever. He went out of the game last night, then he came back and he finished the game off. I think he's gonna be okay. I gotta see what the scout report says. No, I'm not really super concerned about the Panthers on the road here against the Miami Dolphins. I just think that they definitely need to stay focused and not let the Dolphins. They need to just destroy them. Like they need to put them away quickly.
And that's what they're going to do. Because the Dolphins make a lot of mistakes. Tannehill makes a lot of mistakes.
He does. He throw a lot of interceptions.
That defense is just too ready for it.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going on Carolina.
Okay. Let's see. What's that? Okay. That's another good. This right here. So they expect us to snow in this game, too. Pittsburgh travels to Cleveland. turn the season around a little bit. They might break even. Look like they might. You know. They're on the road though. I don't know. I'm going with the Browns on that. Yeah. I'm going with the Browns on that right there. Okay. Now we got the Chicago Bears. We do not have a starting quarterback. I think they still got Jason Campbell at quarterback, right? Joshua Campbell, right? Joshua Campbell.
Who's lighting it up?
Yeah. And then you got the St. Louis Rams, who they came in.
Played really good.
I am so disappointed in the St. Louis Rams. They're supposed to be challenging San Francisco for the number 3 spot, or number 2 spot in the West, and they ain't even been able to do it. Rams at home. I don't know how I feel about that. You know, I think I like the Bears in this game too. On the road, I think I like the Bears in this one over the Rams. All right. So what else we got here? We got Jets versus the Ravens. I think the Jets on lost 2 in a row, right? They've been doing that all season. Win, lose. Ravens though, they're at home. You know what I'm saying? Like they're at home. They're trying to save their season. You know. I don't know.
I don't know if I'm buying it.
I don't know, man. I just
seems to be some disconnect with running the ball.
I don't know.
And that's their money maker.
It is. I don't know
what's going on here. If you can't run the ball, then Flacco can't get the play action going. He's been throwing so many interceptions.
Yeah. It's a weird situation. That right there would make one JV very, very unhappy. But you know,
baby brother.
I don't know. I just cannot see the mighty, sweet, defending Super Bowl champion Baltimore Ravens losing to Geno Smith. That is like that is sound disgusting.
I mean, Tom Brady lost to Geno.
I understand that, but you know what? I'm gonna stick with my guns and I'm gonna go with the Ravens. I think they're gonna tough this one out and get the win just on grit and determination. You know what I mean? These Texans, I think their season is officially over. But they're going on the road to play against the Raiders, who they were doing well for a while, and now it's 4-6. You know, for whatever reason, I think the Titans will get this road win because I think that the Raiders are struggling as of late. I don't know if their quarterback will be back in time to help them out. Without Terrell Pryor, they just seem like a different team.
I know, but they beat the Texans.
You know what I mean? The Texans, you know.
Probably on the Titans.
I don't usually get Titans. All right. So we got the Indianapolis Colts going to the toaster to see Tyrann Mathieu and Arizona Cardinals, right? This one, honestly, this might be the most interesting game this week. But I think, like, you know what? The Cardinals
Cowboys and Giants, Broncos,
but listen, the Cardinals are scrappy. They're a scrappy little team. You know what I'm saying? They are very scrappy.
I'm going Colts.
I'm going to Colts too, but I'm just saying I'm thinking the Cardinals gonna make it interesting. They are very scrappy. What we got here? Your game. Dallas Cowboys versus New York Giants. Okay, but the opener, right? Oh yeah, of course Dallas won the opener. I think the Giants just get back to
I'm gonna pick the Giants. I mean, they need this win. They're still at 90-500.
And I'm mad at Dallas Cowboys too because they went down there to that Georgia Dome and got whooped by the Saints, and then I gave them a specific mission to go down there and win that game, and they couldn't get it done. I'm a little mad at them right now. I'm going with the Giants in this game. All right, so we roll into this as well. Okay, the Patriots. So you know what? I like this. I like this a little bit because the Patriots took a loss, and they were very upset about it, and now they got the Broncos coming in there.
Sunday night game.
You know what I'm saying? Tom Brady gonna be, because you saw Tom Brady at the end of the game. He was very upset. But you know what? No. I think they're gonna take another L right here. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna take another L right here. And that's good for them. They deserve that. You know what I mean? And then the Monday night game, this game, I guarantee it's gonna get flexed out. I guarantee they're gonna flex that other game in there. Because they were talking about Michael Myers more. The San Francisco 49ers against the Washington Redskins. I don't know what to say about the Washington Redskins, man. I'm telling you, right? 49ers, they need to kind of get back right.
They win here.
Yeah, I definitely think so. So yeah, that is gonna do it. That is our pick for week 12, right? Yeah, week 12.
Already.
Yeah, you know.
Football. You couldn't go.
Yeah. So I don't know, man. I'm expecting big things from my Carolina Panthers. I ain't gonna say that I'm kind of not thinking about the Dolphins, but I'm just saying I'm more about the game that comes up next week against the Saints. Yeah, the Saints. concerned about that game than the Dolphins game. But you know what though? I almost forgot. Our good friends at Get With It Sports. I forgot about them. Not Glass, but Glass always been and forever will be a Carolina Panthers hater. So I forgive him for this one. But his boy Brandon, with his bandwagon self.
What?
Yeah, so he gets on there for the last 2 weeks. Oh yeah, the Panthers are off the chain, this, that, and the third. And because we were playing against his Patriots, he's another one who was sour last night. He was a little bit sour last night. I told him, this is what I told him on Twitter. I told him on Twitter that this week when they do their show, or do their pick, I want him to publicly declare Carolina Panthers the #1 defense in the NFL. And I want him to look in the camera and say it. I want to see it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I want to see that. Because he flipped the switch just like that. Now I guarantee you, this week he'll be back on the Carolina's bandwagon, only because we was playing against the Patriots, you know what I mean? I understand that. I'm just saying, I just didn't appreciate it. I just didn't appreciate his stance on that. I just didn't. You know what I'm saying? So
What you want to do?
look, I want him to keep it real. You know,
I'm saying he has to pick his
he
team.
knew that
And by the grace of someone, they fall.
he knew, just like everybody else in America knew, that the Patriots coming to Charlotte was a bad idea. He knew it. Yes, he knew it. I'm telling you, he knew it.
You are tripping.
I'm just telling you. All I know is I want to hear him say that on the show. And I think it's Thursday. I think they do the show on Thursday, so I will be checking that out. Anyway.
Wow.
Yeah.
We are in trouble, people.
I tried to tell you. I really did. You know what I mean? But yeah, so that's our show for this week, man.
Because he's crazy. I'm dealing with it.
I will see y'all tomorrow night on TeamBoydTV Live. I don't know what you got cooking up for NFL Pink. I don't know what you got cooking up for that. I'm jacked up right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, it's good stuff. You know, you need to get on board. All right. We out, y'all. Y'all take it easy, all right? Peace.